Hello folks, welcome to another video and thank you for joining me. Today is another video about my Mini Cooper SE, my electric car, my EV. We got this car in December 2021, so we've had it about 19 months now. We've done about 16,500 miles in the car, and I love the car. It's a Mini Cooper. It's fast. It's fun to drive, but living with it is just too difficult. Initially, when I got the car, it was a bit of a novelty. The whole process of learning how to be an EV driver, learning how to charge the car, and all that kind of thing was a novelty, I've got to admit. But one of the things I learned in that process was how very difficult it was for me as a disabled driver to charge the car myself. Most of the time I have to rely on my wife to do the charging. I'm simply not able to do it myself. Most public chargers are just not accessible. And as time has gone by, I've learned that I'm constantly having to plan my routes, take chances, gamble in effect, you know, whether or not the chargers are going to be available, whether they're actually going to be working, whether I've got the correct app, and all this kind of thing. So it's all become a bit tiresome. And today is a good example. I'm going to my son's house. It's 20 miles away. There's only one charger actually en route, and that's an 11 kilowatt AC Osprey charger. So I'm going to have to stop there, and it's going to take me at least half an hour to get any amount of decent mileage in the car. So anyway, let's get to the charger and I can show you what I'm talking about. It's a great car to drive. The hand controls work very well with the one pedal driving, so you know, the regenerative braking, I find, you know, it's an easy car to drive and good fun. I do like it. The first day I had the car, I took it to my nearest public rapid charger, which is an Instavolt in a Starbucks about 5 miles from my house, and that was when I realised that I had made a mistake, because I got out the car and I was unable to reach the charging equipment, and the cable was just far too heavy for me to hold on my crutches. I couldn't get close in my wheelchair, so my wife had to charge the car, and that was our first charge experience. Since then, acquired 16 apps on my phone. I've got a folder called EV Charging with 16 apps in it, and I've got 4 RFID cards. I've got 2 or 3, I think, online accounts. All these I need just to charge the car, and that's without all the physical challenges and everything else that I've got to deal with. Unfortunately, my circumstances, I can't home charge, only on a 3-pin plug using an extension cable through the letterbox, which isn't ideal. As the reality dawned upon me about the inadequacies and the inaccessibility of the public EV charge network, I remained optimistic, and I started the Facebook group Charge to Access, and obviously my website Warner's Wheeling About, and I started to make videos about the charging experience, and I hope that we've, you know, helped to encourage some of the CPOs to improve their services, but it doesn't really help me at this stage. I still can't charge the car. Let's have a look and see how we get on here. Well, we're here at Woodcocks in Lincoln, Burton Waters, and it's an Osprey 11 kilowatt charger. It's not occupied. and I'm hoping it's working. But because it's only 11 kilowatts, it's going to take us quite a while to put some charge in. So let's see how that goes. Now, one thing that I did notice as I was driving here, and this is another one of the issues with electric cars, is it's quite a warm day, and so I put the air conditioning on, and the range immediately dropped from 25 to 23 miles, which is quite a chunk when you haven't got much range left at all. Just another issue that you're dealing with EVs, you know. So anyway, let's get a charge. So this is the process that we go through to get the AC cable out from under the boot floor. Take my crutches out, and then we've got to get the wheelchair out. Then we've got to get the cable out. Then, when we're finished, we've got to put it all back in again. AC charging, folks. Now, if I was on my own, you can imagine this would be a nightmare. So, from my point of view, if I was in a diesel car that I filled up once a month, this would be a job that I just don't have to do, irrespective of all the benefits that the electric car gives me. It creates a lot of disadvantages at the same time.
Ta-da!
So we're using the GoCharge card today.
Other than
This is how much room they give you in a parking space. Look, there's the white line. I've got about 3 inches between it and my car.
coffee time, yeah?
Well, we're going to be here for quite a while, so yes, I suppose we should get ourselves a coffee. And how much is that going to cost? So this, being an 11 kilowatt AC charge, is what would be known as a destination charger. This is a pub with a hotel, so if you were coming and staying at the hotel, you might charge overnight and then be ready to go in the morning. In that situation, it works well. But in our situation, where we are trying to get somewhere in a certain amount of time, i.e. go for lunch at my son's house, you know, we're not going to be able to make it. This just takes too long. If I was wealthy enough to live in a nice detached house with a private driveway and a tethered home charger on my wall, which when I returned home I could simply just plug my car in and leave it there charging, then yes, of course, that would be great. And if I had solar panels on my roof, you know, allow me to charge for 3p a mile or even for free, then obviously this is a fantastic solution. But in my situation, where I cannot do home charging and where I have to rely on the public charge network, it's simply too much aggravation, especially as a disabled driver, where the task of charging is much more difficult to do, and with a relatively low range car like the Mini, you have to do it so often. So you really do compromise quite a lot. You either decide not to go anywhere, or if you do go somewhere, you have to add on 2 or 3 hours each time. So that's the facts in my situation. I'm not saying it's a bad idea for everybody, but if you are contemplating getting an EV, do your homework, do your research, make sure you get a car that's got sufficient range, and make sure you've got sufficient access to charging. Otherwise, it's going to be difficult. Anyway, that's it for today, folks. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found something useful in there. For now, I've still got the car. How much longer I keep it, I don't know. So watch this space, and I'll let you know what's going to happen next. Thanks for watching. Oh, and please don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Bye.